Hey guys, a lot of you have been requesting more Lunchbox videos and I've been wanting to do a Trader Joe's haul episode. So today we're going to combine the two. I'm going to show you 5 easy Lunchbox ideas you can make entirely with items from Trader Joe's.
I'm Meg and I'm passionate about finding ways to make life with kids easier in the kitchen.
All right, first up we have our Italian-inspired lunchbox. The main for this lunchbox are these gnocchi. You can find them in the frozen section. I usually make them for dinner and then use the leftovers for lunch. The texture on these are so good, and the sauce is super creamy. Next, I like to take a little bit of this organic string cheese and wrap it with some salami. The organic string cheese at Trader Joe's is such a good price. It's about 50 cents a stick compared to 75 cents at other stores. They also have a reduced sodium variety of salami at Trader Joe's. They don't have their own brand, but this Columbus one is pretty good. Next, we have some broccoli. The Trader Joe's organic broccoli is super duper crispy and it stays good for a really long time, which I love. I like to pair it with some dressing. Today I have this carrot miso ginger dressing, but they have a green goddess variety that my kids absolutely love. All right, next I have some dried cherries. I love Trader Joe's dried fruit because they offer it unsweetened and unsulfured, which is super hard to find, and the price is also pretty good. These guys are so good, they're not too dry, and the kids love them. Next up we have our Mediterranean-inspired lunchbox, and the first thing I put in there is this Middle Eastern flatbread. I love this stuff. You can also use pita bread, but this has just a slightly doughy texture, which is so good, and it comes in regular and whole wheat. Then we add a little bit of hummus. Now Trader Joe's has a ton of different options when it comes to hummus, but this one is by far my absolute favorite. When I can't make my own at home, I go to this one with a blue top. It has such a creamy texture and a really subtle flavor that the kids like. Then I like to add some veggies, starting with some organic Persian cucumbers. These are just baby cucumbers and they have a really great crunch. I also like to add some organic baby carrots, and the ones from Trader Joe's don't get slimy after a couple days, which I think is a really good selling point, and the price point is also really good. I throw in some organic pomegranate seeds. These are really hard to find, let alone in organic, but of course Trader Joe's has them. And then finally, these coconut sesame seed clusters. Now these are new to Trader Joe's, but they have such a great combination of salty and sweet, and there's also a little bit of calcium and iron in there, which is always a plus. Number 3 is a Latin-inspired lunchbox. We start with a little bit of jasmine rice, and my kids love the subtle flavor of this rice. And to the top of that, we add some black beans. Now, Trader Joe's has a can of organic black beans for only 99 cents, which is a really good price. Then for some veggies, I add these sweet baby bell peppers. Now, Trader Joe's has all the regular bell peppers, but these baby ones are super sweet, and I love cutting them up because they look so fun. Then for some fruit, I have these dried mangoes, and again, Trader Joe's has unsweetened and unsulfured, which is awesome. This organic variety is actually new to Trader Joe's. They used to just have the regular kind. Both are great. This is obviously a little bit more expensive. And then finally, for a sweet treat, I have these cranberry pumpkin seed pita chips, which I absolutely love. They used to just carry them around Thanksgiving, but they've started carrying them year-round, and they have just a little cinnamon and some sugar for a sweet treat. Next up, we have Avery's favorite lunch, which is breakfast for lunch. We start with a little bit of yogurt. I like to mix these two. This is a cream top yogurt, and it's actually newish to Trader Joe's, but it has a really great creamy consistency. And then I've got some low-fat Greek yogurt, which is a little bit thicker, so when you mix the two together, it's kind of a perfect combination. Sometimes I'll even sweeten it with a little bit of maple syrup. Next, I like to add a little bit of granola, and this almond butter granola from Trader Joe's is new and so good. It also has a little extra protein and not too much sugar, which I love, and I put this on the side so that the yogurt doesn't make it soggy. I also add some berries. Trader Joe's has really good prices on organic and regular berries, and they almost, at least in California, always have them in season. Next up, we have these meatless breakfast patties. You can find them in the frozen section, and Avery really likes them, and they add about 7 grams of protein per patty, which is pretty awesome. And finally, for our breakfast for lunch, we have some Trader Joe's pancakes. My kids' absolute favorite ones are the silver dollar variety, but those are often out of stock, and these gluten-free are a pretty close substitution. And finally, we have Brooks's favorite lunch. I start with this turkey corn dog. You can find this guy in the frozen section. It's a great treat for a Friday lunch, and the turkey dog has no nitrates. And for a little extra protein and some green, we've got these frozen edamame. And so I thaw them overnight, and they also come in pods. My kids like to pop the edamame out themselves. If your kids aren't into all of that work, they actually offer a non-organic variety in the refrigerated section. And then we have some freeze-dried strawberries. Now these guys are a little pricey at $3.50 a bag, especially considering considering that my kids can take down an entire bag at one sitting. They also have a raspberry variety and I think an orange variety, but this is by far my kids' favorite. I like to mix the strawberries with these cinnamon letter cookies. It's really fun to give the kids different letter combos to play with, and these are a great alternative to animal crackers. All right guys, well I think we packed a lot into one episode. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more lunchbox episode ideas and more haul videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys. What should we put in your lunchbox for your first day of lunch? What are your
treat?
A treat? But what about to eat? What about the good stuff?
Oh, maybe a turkey sandwich.
A turkey sandwich?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.